When I was young, I used to think that life was something I could hold on to. That people, moments, and feelings would stay if I just tried hard enough. But life has its own rhythm. It gives, and it takes away. Let me tell you a story. There was once a small boy named Arjun who lived in a quiet town. Every evening, he would visit an old watchmaker's shop. The old man's name was Dev. Dev had wrinkles deep like river paths, but his eyes carried peace. Arjun used to ask him questions every day. And one evening he asked, "Uncle Dev, why do you always smile, even when things go wrong?" Dev looked at the ticking watches around him and said, "Because, my boy, even a broken watch is right twice a day. Nothing lasts forever, not even the moments we wish would." Arjun didn't understand it then. But time, it has a way of explaining things. Years passed. Arjun grew up, left the town, chased dreams, and life kept him running. His days were full, his nights were short, and his heart was always waiting for something better, something more. He was always saying, "Once I get this, then I'll be happy." But this kept changing. A job, a promotion, a house, a car. Yet happiness kept slipping through his fingers. That's when Arjun realized what Dev was trying to teach him. Time is always moving. Everything changes. Every joy, every pain, every friendship, every loss. But we humans, we try to hold on. We cling to people, to memories, to the idea that things should stay as they are. And in doing so, we forget to live while life is happening. Think about it. When was the last time you sat with your parents without checking your phone? When was the last time you looked at a sunset and didn't rush to capture it, but just watched it fade, knowing it will never look the same again? We always run, thinking tomorrow will be better. But what if tomorrow never comes the way we expect? Let me tell you another story. There was a farmer who once complained to a monk. "Life is unfair. Sometimes it rains too much, sometimes not at all. I lose my crops, I lose my sleep, I lose my peace." The monk smiled and said, "Everything in nature changes. The seasons, the rain, even the soil beneath your feet. You suffer because you want the spring to stay forever." The farmer frowned. "But how can I be happy when things keep changing?" The monk pointed at a flower nearby and said, "That flower blooms because it knows it won't last forever. That's why it gives its best color, its best fragrance today. That, my friend, is the secret. We can't stop change. We can't hold on to time. But we can be present while it lasts. Your happiness, your pain, your loved ones, your struggles, all are just visitors. Welcome them, learn from them, and let them go when they must. When you laugh, laugh fully. When you cry, cry completely. When you love, love deeply. Because none of it will last forever. But if you live it fully, it doesn't need to. You see this leaf? It travels with the flow. It doesn't fight where the river takes it. That's what life wants from us too, to flow, not to cling. We lose peace because we try to freeze moments that are meant to move. We grow when we let go. Nothing lasts forever, and that's not something to fear. It's something to celebrate. Because if pain doesn't last forever, neither does sadness. If night doesn't last forever, morning always comes. Let me tell you something personal. There was a time when I lost someone I loved deeply. I thought my world ended that day. But slowly, life showed me that love doesn't disappear, it changes form. You hear their laugh in another person, see their kindness in a stranger, feel their warmth in a sunset. That's how life moves forward, never the same, yet always beautiful. If this story touched your heart, take a moment, pause, breathe, and feel this moment. And if you found value in this, like, share, and subscribe so more souls can hear stories that remind us of what truly matters. Tell me in the comments. Sparkles, what's one small moment you'll cherish today, knowing it won't last forever?